I know Jack was your savior, did everything he could to try to save you, but so did I. Including risking my life on more than one occasion.
I know how you operate. You've never had a problem taking credit for somebody else's work.
You telling me that nobody mentioned the efforts I made for you?
No, nobody mentioned any efforts because you didn't make any.
I obsessed about you and your safety. And when the police couldn't do anything, of course I did.
Sorry, what? I stopped listening about 5 minutes ago.
No, hey, well, who was the person who brought Parker to see you in the hospital?
You.
For that alone, you should hear me out.
Oh, 2 minutes.
All right, good. Once Parker got your postcard, I sent Simon to France. I had myself shipped to Marseille in a coffin.
Excuse me.
So I could talk to the pilot that was working for Stenbeck.
That is absurd. You would never put yourself in that situation.
That situation and more. I rescued Jack when half of Fairwinds fell on top of him. Did he tell you that?
No, he didn't tell me that, but it's a fabulous story.
All right, well, listen, I flew to Brussels to save Rose. I discovered Stenbeck was faking a coma and broke him out of the hospital in exchange for your safety, huh? You don't believe me? You ask around.
You wouldn't do that. Even you know better than to make a deal with James. He doesn't hold up his end.
I had to. He had you, and I was desperate to find you.
Then why didn't you?
Because he drugged Rose and me, and I woke up and saved us both.
You don't even like Rose.
I'm not that fond of Jack either, but I saved him again when his insane ex-wife tried to kill him. Carly, I could go on, but 2 minutes isn't exactly long enough when your list is as long as mine.
And you say this can be verified?
Ask Jack! I know that you are with him now. But Carly, I never stopped loving you.
And now?
I love you. That hasn't changed.
You know something? Nothing's changed. You will still say or do anything to get what you want.
What do you want?
You tell the FBI that I will relinquish my American citizenship. I will allow them to deport me, and I'll sign whatever they want to guarantee that I never come back.
They'll never go for that.
I am a scientist. I'm not a spy.
No, you are a criminal and a murderer.
Oh, no. Almost all of my patients, well, they were terminally ill before I started working.
Not Libby Mueller? No. She was an 18-year-old girl that you aged right into a cemetery in Belgium.
Libby was a special case. I had every...
No, I tell you, I don't want to hear this!
I'll tell you all about it tomorrow, after you make Rose and Carly exactly like they were. Write your list, Doctor, and make sure it's complete.
You don't like, depending on me, do you, Detective?
Hell, I don't like breathing the same air as you.
That bit about giving me time is such a crock. You were sickened by the sight of me, and don't try to deny it.
I didn't trust myself to stay.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Because another 10 seconds and I would have taken you in my arms and told you everything that has been building up in me for the last several months, okay? That wouldn't have been fair to you, Carly.
Well, that is a very nice fairy tale. But I still think you are running away from what I look like, from my face, Craig. And I'm not the only person who thinks so. Rosanna, she thought the same thing.
She said that?
More or less.
Well, I don't know what you expected, Carly. Your sister is the same liar she's always been.
Yep, that is Bob Hughes, Chief of Staff of Oakdale Memorial. Bob, I have here one George Towns, a.k.a. Dr. Weston.
I understand that you've agreed to perform a procedure on Carly and Rose.
Provided I receive the proper supplies and equipment.
Yeah,
yes.
he wrote out a list. If you notice any problems, let me know.
So, Bob, why don't you and Dr. Weston go over the list step by step to make sure there are no questions?
That's fine with me. Where should we go?
Right in here.
You better know what you're doing. Because if this procedure fails, we're going back to the old mill. Only one of us will come out this time.
Nice work.
Yeah, I think now it's time I should call Carly.
Jack, something you gotta know. Craig was here when you called earlier, and I have a feeling that he might have already told Carly.
Rosanna tried to steal your son while you were off being aged. Do you need me to say anything more?
I know exactly who Rosanna is. But she doesn't have any reason to lie to me about you.
She doesn't need a reason, Carly. She wants to hurt you. All right? If I were you, I wouldn't believe a word she says.
Hello, Craig. So nice to see you.